Welcome today to Community Voice, and I'm Sherry, the president of the Chamber. And today our guest speaker is Stacy Dustin with Howell Financial Corporation out of Belleville. And Stacy is the Chamber's representative for the group insurance plan for benefits. So Stacy, what can you tell us about the group insurance benefits?
Well, Sherry, first I'd like to thank you for having me today. I appreciate the invite. Also like to thank fellow members for joining us. I thought that I would start by talking about the Chamber of Commerce Group Insurance Plan, telling you a little bit about myself and the company, how the Chamber Plan became to be, and talk about the plan itself, and then we can discuss how they are adapting in the COVID environment, and hopefully we can have some questions near the end. However,
Great.
If there's questions throughout, please don't hesitate to interrupt and use the chat feature, and we'll go from there.
Wonderful.
Okay, so as you mentioned, I'm Stacy. I am born and raised in the Belleville area. Currently, I'm living in Plainfield with my husband, Tim, and my two sons, Reed and Trent. While our office is not located in the Madoc area, I do have some fond childhood memories of the area. My grandparents and aunts and uncles did live in the Madoc town for some time. My uncle actually worked at the old mine. And today I'm able to enjoy the town with my children. They enjoy the park and splash pad. It's one of their favorites. I am a financial security advisor with Howell Financial and also the operations manager there. I've been with them for about 2 years now, but I've been in the industry for about 20 years. And Howell is a locally owned firm that offers full financial planning services to businesses and individuals. We are the exclusive chamber advisor for Madoc, Tweed, Picton, Belleville, Gananoque, and Kingston. And I've had the pleasure of working with the Chamber Plan for about 9 years now. The Chamber of Commerce Group Insurance Plan was originally formed in 1970, and it was designed to be a member benefit for those all across Canada. It's the largest plan of its kind in the country, and today we insure more than 34,000 firms and 160,000 employees.
Wow.
Since 2001, the plan, very, very large plan. Since 2001, the plan has been run by the Johnston Group. Insured benefits such as life and disability are underwritten by Desjardins, and the Chamber's plan itself looks after the health and dental claims. Any questions so far? Will I have a water break?
No,
No?
not yet, but
Okay, thanks, Olga. Okay, the Chamber Plan was designed specifically to protect small businesses. So therefore, it has no minimum firm size. This means that you are able to apply for coverage with just a one-person operation. This is not the norm for traditional group carriers. Typically, we're looking at a minimum of 3 lives. There are no industry restrictions with this plan. Some carriers out there, they do not want to cover certain industries. Not the case with this plan. They believe that your area of expertise should not limit your options for coverage. Whether you're a home-based business, a not-for-profit, or working with high family content, we have a plan that's suitable for you. We offer guaranteed approval plans. So regardless of your firm's size, we have a plan available to you without going through any medical underwriting, answering health questions, medical exams. The plan is guaranteed renewable. So every April 1st, the plan will renew as long as you pay your premiums and you maintain your chamber membership. The traditional group market, there are situations that they could not renew a plan. An example of this would be if your plan lives fell below, say, 3 for a certain period of time, they could decide not to renew that coverage. So again, not the case with the chamber plan. One of the most desirable features of the plan is the rate stability. The Chamber's plan is unique in that it utilizes a fully pooled or partially pooled concept that for health and dental benefits. So claims are bundled together with thousands of similar firms, and this means that fluctuations in claims are not automatically factored to your rates. This results in greater stability over time, and premiums stay manageable and predictable. So over the last 5 years, the average renewal has been 4.2% and only 3.8% over the last decade. The Chamber plan is a not-for-profit group benefits plan. So this keeps your interests front and center. All surpluses are reinvested into the plan to help control premiums. Included in every plan is, and at no additional cost, are 2 benefits that are very valuable. The first is Business Assistance Services, or BAS, and the second is Best Doctors. Most small businesses cannot afford to pick up the phone and call a lawyer if they have a legal question or if they're having HR problems and they want a second opinion. This BAS program, it allows you so many hours per year to use towards those different expertise. So, you know, with that in mind, you're more apt to pick up the phone and get that advice when you don't have to think about the affordability of that call. The Best Doctors, it's a benefit that provides you to top medical specialists around the world. They can help bring clarity to different situations and provide you with information that you require to make the best decisions for your own health. So for example, if you've ever left a doctor's office and had questions that were unanswered, or maybe you're looking for a second opinion when it comes to a treatment plan, this is where Best Doctors would come in. So you would simply pick up the phone, give them a call, and in that time of need, they will provide you that assistance. The Chamber's plan does offer all of the core essentials that other benefit plans do provide. It has several different benefit lines from health and dental to disability and critical illness. If an employee leaves the plan or if a business owner decides to wind up the plan, there are plan options in place that can help with these transitions. They have an online administration system, which I've actually can speak firsthand about because I've been an administrator of a chamber plan. It's very easy to use, it's easy to navigate. I do work on a computer all day, but I'm not, you know, a techie, and I find the ease of use very easy to use. The plan is flexible. So as your business expands or as you gain and lose employees, or maybe your financial situation changes, the plan that you have in place can change with you. So it's not a, this is what you purchase and this is what you stick with. We can make changes to adapt to what your needs are. Claim processing is simple and fast. Again, I have been a member of the chamber plan myself. I've used the online claiming. I've used the app that you can claim from. It's quick and easy, again, simple. You can have benefit payments provided deposited right into your bank account. So that makes it quick as well. As I mentioned earlier, I've been in the business for over 20 years. So I've worked in banking, I've worked in the captive market agency, also in the broker world. So I've experienced good, bad, ugly service over the years for sure. I can say with confidence that this company offers top-notch service. Not only that, but year after year, when we deal with the plan, we're dealing with the same people. There's not a lot of employee turnover, and it's comforting to know who you're talking to when you call year after year. Now, like many other companies, the chamber plan has had to adapt to the current COVID environment. They seem to be one step ahead because they introduced what we call teledoc in the 2019 plan year. And Teladoc offers virtual care to members. So whether you are in Canada or the US, you can simply, again, go online or pick up the telephone and access this service 24/7, 365 days a year. So you're talking directly to a doctor and they can help you, saving you from making an appointment, going into an office, exposing yourself to what's out there today. And any plan member that has access to the extended healthcare benefit line will receive this Teladoc coverage at no additional expense. Now, in April, May, and June of last year, the plan did provide reductions on the extended healthcare benefit line by 50%, and the dental premiums were decreased by 10% for those 3 months to deal with the COVID fallout of not being able to, go to these specialists and have these doctors and therefore make these claims. And to this day, the travel insurance.
Oh, I was just going to ask, is that happening again now with the current lockdown, Stacey?
No, we have not come across that with any of our group carriers yet, not for this calendar year anyway. So again, this time it seems as though the majority of our essential services are staying open. So if they're open, then people can, take these appointments still, which will result in claims. The premium reductions last year was because we weren't able to get into these specialists. So therefore there were no claims in those months, or claims were drastically reduced. And then of course, as things started opening back up again, those premiums, went back to their usual levels.
Okay.
Yeah. So the other change in 2020 that the plan made was our plan documents, our benefit cards are all sent electronically now. So despite the lockdowns, we still can continue on business as usual. There are also some changes being made around wet signatures. So we're probably all getting familiar with a program such as DocuSign, where you can sign things electronically now. So, if clients are not comfortable getting together face to face, again, we don't have to, put a hold on things. We still can continue to carry on business as usual with these measures that have been put in place. So, as you can see, the plan is not a one size fits all. You customize it. We help you customize it based on what your budget is and what your needs are. The surveys have shown that an employee considers a benefit plan to be a very important factor, not only in making the job decision, like coming on as an employee, but also in staying with that employer. So, a very important piece of providing group benefits is eliminating that employee turnover, and benefits goes a long way in helping with that issue. That's about all I have to say. If you are interested in exploring the plan further, we would be pleased to continue the conversation with you. And if there's any questions, I'd be pleased to continue.
Yeah. Olga has a question.
Stacey, I have a question, Stacey. So does your financial company actually provide liability insurance for businesses? So not for benefit packages, but more so in relationship to insuring one's business?
No, we offer full financial planning services. However, that does not include your home, auto, commercial type insurance. So any personal and commercial insurance is not something that we offer. Okay. The other thing that we don't offer that people often ask is stock. So when it comes to investments, we offer, GICs, segregated funds, mutual funds, but we don't offer stock. Okay. So that's kind of where the limitations are. But pretty much anything else under the financial planning umbrella, we do offer.
Okay, thank you.
Stacey, I would like to go back to the chamber group benefits. Now, you were mentioning home-based businesses. If you're one person, you can go ahead. Now, can you bring your spouse on if you're a one-person business?
Yeah, so your spouse or your children are just covered as dependents if they're not working in the business, yes.
Right, okay.
And then another thing maybe to mention.
No, go ahead.
I was just going to say another thing to mention is if, say your spouse did have other benefits at the company that they work with, we are able to waive health and dental benefits, so you weren't, duplicating that coverage necessarily. Otherwise, we do have to take those benefits if they're offered as part of the plan, but as long as you have an active policy, then you can waive the health and dental due to spousal coverage.
Oh, perfect. Okay, that's great to know. Because a lot of companies nowadays, they don't offer plans anymore. They found that they've been really expensive to maintain as overhead, and this is a great option for our members of the chamber to have the option as a home-based business, or even in the retail sector in our downtown core, to take advantage of these of this plan, because this is a great deal. Stacey, can you actually maybe give us a round number of what the chamber plan would cost, let's say, a home-based business person?
That's always the question that everybody has that we can't really answer. As I mentioned, there are several different benefit lines. So you have your health, you have your dental, disability, critical illness. So the first thing is, what benefit lines do you want as a group? So, that's the one thing that comes into play with cost. But then within each of those benefit lines, there are different options. So I always like to say we've got the Cadillac plan, and we've got the Chevette plan, and we've got everything in between. So, again, if you're looking for the Cadillac plan, then obviously you're going to get what you pay for. And I am a firm believer in that. Now, saying that, you don't have to take every benefit line. You don't have to take the Cadillac plan. And we actually never suggest that you start big. We always suggest that you start small, especially when you have employees, and then you grow. You don't want to give something and then take it away because the cost becomes prohibitive.
Yeah.
So, the other thing is, it depends. Do you have children? Do you have a spouse? How many lives are there? How old are these people? What industry do you work in? Some are riskier than others. So there's so much that comes into play. I can give you a roundabout number that says, we might range from $200 to $400 per member. But again, there's so many things that make up that. It's hard to give an overall figure as an estimate.
Perfect.
Now, saying that, it's easy for us to quote. We quote in-house. Unlike with other group carriers, we don't send the quote out. We actually do the quote in-house. So it's very easy for us to run that and make changes to that, as needed. We don't have a huge turnover time when it comes to providing that information to clients.
Okay, great. Well, if there's no other questions, I would really like to say thank you, Stacey. It's been very informative. And members, please reach out to Stacey. Now, maybe Stacey, if it's okay with you, I'll send off your contact information out to a general email to the membership, and the link to your website to look at the group membership, group insurance benefits.
Yes, that's absolutely, Sherry. And as long as you're providing the Chamber Plan website versus the Howell financial website, because we are still under construction, but the Chamber Plan website would lead to us eventually based on the postal code that any of the members would enter.
Right. Okay. So
I have another question. Do you have to have a certain number of the chamber members to actually buy into the benefit, or this is the offer for the chamber regardless of how many people actually sign up?
Yeah, so the one requirement is that you have to be a member to access the chamber plan. But again, there is only one live. Now, if you're asking about participation rates, so say you have a company of four lives, do all of them have to, just one? Okay. All four would have to participate. When you grow to over 5 lives, the participation does not have to be 100%. It will drop to 75%. Not something that we would encourage, but we understand not everyone wants to take part all the time.
Yep.
So there is some flexibility once there's the number of lives there to warrant it.
Okay.
Perfect. Did that answer your question, Olga? I was just wondering, we do have some members in the chamber that are currently on the plan in our membership, and I'm hoping that we can encourage some more to join into the plan for the chamber. So, okay.
Yes, well, we would love to help them out.
Great. So the chamber group insurance, the website you want to look at is chamberplan, I believe, .ca.
That's correct.
Yeah. Okay. So it is a good website. It's got valuable information in there. I've been through it, and it is a good product. And I do encourage all members to have a look at it and then reach out to Stacy and see what she can do to help you out. So thank you, everyone, for joining us today on Community Voice. And next week, we have a guest speaker that is going to just fill us with full of information. So I'm going to leave it in suspense for now and watch for the advertisement to come out on Friday. Thank you, Stacy, and have a great week.
Thanks, Sherry. Thanks, ladies, for joining us today. Take care.
You're welcome.